Right on the drop. How's about that? Hey everyone, my name is Prince, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back everyone. Back again for another stream on Oblivion Remastered. I'm going to turn it down a bit for me because it's a tad bit loud. Right. And we will, of course, quickly send out the notifs. Pardon me. I'm a teeny bit late today. I was just a bit behind having dinner. But we are here now. So he's got a random notification in a random chat of a random Discord. I did not know that chat was a thing, even. Alright. Doosh. Yeah, we had a bit of a, I was gonna say we had a bit of a rough stream last time. We didn't really. I just got, I was getting a little bit peeved off with, certain Oblivion features. But, we finally made it to the city we're meant to be going to. Because we're finally actually gonna, like, start the main story, basically, 3 streams in. Like, excluding the prologue, obviously. But, what was that I just saw? Ah. Right, okay, and... God, I'm never in, like, the right chats to post my shit. Okay, and... there we... go. Oh, shit. There we go. Ah. Right. Ah. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. No teeth out. Let's do this. Hey, Vince. Nice. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh. I'm not really tired, I'm just doing that to, like, pop my ears. Ugh. Okay. So, we, of course, are back in Oblivion Remastered, and we are, of course, continuing our previous save, which is in Chorol? Ugh. It's not good. Why am I've got my weapons out. Yeah, it's not good that I'm blowing my nose already. Ah. Much better. Huh. Right. So, yeah, we just arrived at this place. And we just went inside this lovely, Northern Goods and Trade shop with, run by a pair of Argonians, mother and daughter, both of whom were so very nice. It's always very nice in Tamriel when people are friendly. It's just I'm used to Skyrim, so it's like, I'm not used to people being friendly. Also, that's another thing that I'm like, again, really not, that's really sloppy. Like, again, I've only just started the stream. I don't want to start complaining already, but it's like, is that, like, you can jump.
Afternoon.
And it'll refresh the location you're in because you jumped. Like, that is so ridiculously sloppy. Like, why is that still a thing? But, and funnily enough, it's not actually here that we're meant to be. It's just outside here. Yeah, no worries, Vince. Yeah, we're over at Waynon Priory. So basically, if you've missed the previous couple of streams, or, you know, not entirely sure what we're doing, okay, I'm still not sure why this is a crumbling mine when there is no mine here. Where is this crumbling mine that you speak of? There is no crumbling mine. But basically, the Emperor's dead, and he gave us an amulet that we had to take to his heir, that apparently most people don't know about. So, we're gonna go do that. Fucking hell. Amber's got hops. Hey, Nick. So, Waynon House. Let's go in here and meet this heir. I believe his name was Joffrey. Hello.
Yes? Can I help you?
You look like, Rumpelstiltskin from Shrek 4. Yes, I must speak to Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Okay. Not suspicious at all. Not even curious. Joffrey? Is that Joffrey? Joffrey? Oh, you're older than I thought you were going to be. I thought you were going to be like a kid. Or not even a kid, like a teenager. You're like...
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
How are you... How are you the Emperor's heir? Okay, the Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
Oh, I guess word travels quickly. Yes, I was there.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
I killed him. Now you must hand over the Empire to me. Yes, the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Here. Yep, here you go.
By the 9. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Yep, that's what I said.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I've just told you I was there. Okay, we got rid of the Amulet of Kings. We probably just should have sold it and pissed off to Skyrim. I imagine it's kind of nice, you know, because I don't think the Empire's fucking with it yet.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Okay. Yeah, close shut the jaws of oblivion.
His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion.
Wonderful.
The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion.
Yep.
But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
You sure about that?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation.
Okay.
The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power.
Did she, though?
When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City.
Right.
With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries.
But you're the
It
heir.
may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Would the... So... Oh, is Joffrey not the heir then? I thought that Joffrey was the heir. Maybe I misunderstood that. Okay then. So, there's just some magical fires that protect us from hell, basically. And no emperor has ever bothered to tell anyone that these fires happen to be protecting us from oblivion. Wow, well, no wonder Tamriel is, like, constantly falling apart when no one ever tells anyone anything important.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades.
Right.
One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe.
Okay.
He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
What, you don't know? That's a bit concerning. Hey, Midnight. You're here early. Nice. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yep, there's the email on my channel. Telling me I'm live on my own channel. Oh, my friend just messaged me. Right. Okay, so... okay, it's a bit concerning that you don't even know if he's alive or not.
His name is Martin.
Martin.
He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here.
Martin.
We must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger.
Why would the enemy...
And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Number one, why would the enemy know about the illegitimate son? Second of all, I don't suppose you've got any, like, bands of followers around. But fucking Martin. Martin. Does that mean it's, like, if we find, if we find this guy, and he ends up becoming the Emperor... then we are going to have Emperor Martin. It couldn't have been like Martinus or something, or Martinio. It's just like Martin. Emperor Martin. Also, that's gonna be a bit of a fucking, it's gonna be a bit of a shock to the system. It's gonna be like fucking Artie from Shrek 3. God, so many Shrek references already. But, imagine you're going up to someone and just like, yeah, by the way, you're actually the illegitimate son of the Emperor. I guess that's sort of how, Rey Skywalker felt. Yeah, I feel that, Midnight, but I appreciate you attending the stream.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son.
Okay, wonderful.
You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Okay. Assistance.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades.
Oh.
Help yourself to whatever you need.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm going to say you're going to unlock that for me. Thank you. Right. Let me compare what I have. There we go. So we've got, Iron Boots, which provide the same defense. Iron Cure, same defense. Iron Greaves, we've got those, yeah, okay. We've got potions, though. Oh, never, you not really checked out the Elder Scrolls games before? Midnight. In fairness, I've only ever played Skyrim. This is my first time playing Oblivion. Oh, we've got a Steel Claymore, which does a lot more damage than the Iron Longsword we've got. So I will take that, and I will put the Iron Longsword back. And we'll take the potions, if only to sell. Well, thank you very much, Joffrey. I'm glad you're not the heir, because I'd be quite concerned at how old you are. Ah, nice, yeah. Same boat as me, then. I've streamed Skyrim twice before, but I'll be doing a third series technically a fourth series, because I did do a video series as well. But I'll be streaming it, a third time at some point in the near future, because modded Skyrim is a playthrough that I really, wanted to do well, on my channel. But back when I did it, there wasn't really many people on my channel that tuned into the live streams, because I play, Skyrim very heavily modded, and I like to, what really makes me passionate about streaming Skyrim is all, like, the random moments that happen, and, like, making a story out of, you know, our adventures, and having good memories of all of the stuff that has happened, and all of the memories with all of our followers and stuff. And basically, the series just didn't do that well. So there were a bunch of really cool moments, like we turned a random guy on the mountain of High Hrothgar, like a random guy worshipping the like the dragon tablets. We turned him into a follower. His name was Barknar, and we called him the Bread Man because we found him eating bread while talking to us, so he wasn't really eating it. And then when we did the Thalmor mission, he somehow teleported into the Thalmor embassy, so we said that he was Barknar the teleporting bread man, and he actually died during the Battle of Apocrypha, alongside Mirak when we were fighting Hermaeus Mora, and we had a whole funeral for him and everything. So it's just stuff like that. That's why I love streaming Skyrim. But just when I did it before, I did it at a point where my channel didn't really have that many people attending live streams. So, yeah, I sort of ended the second season and said that I'd come back to it when my channel had, like, more people tuning into live streams, so we could, you know, so I could have people. It's really, I'm not finding the words, but just so people would be there to experience our adventure. As the character I go with in these in those Skyrim streams is a wood elf named Hunter. There's been 3 different iterations of him thus far. We had my original video series from the very, very early days of my channel, then the first streamed series I did, and then the second streamed series I did. So yeah, Hunter will return at some point for a new adventure. I thought that was like a deer running, but I think it was just a leaf. Okay, so we've learned... Okay, so now, now it is up to us to... Oh, lovely. Now she's looking like a knight. And yeah, for those of you who haven't met, our character, this is Amber. She's our character for Oblivion. She's a Redguard. And she's, yeah, she's a badass. Yeah, I did finish the Portal series, but I announced, yeah, it was this Monday just gone, that I'm stopping the Monday streams for now, to give myself more time to work on videos, now that I'm back. working on stuff again properly. And also, I sort of said that I would only come back to Skyrim once I was certain there were going to be people, like, attending, basically. Like, once my channel had gotten to the point where I knew that basically whatever I streamed, there would be people to attend. So that basically all I want is to have people there to engage with the batshit insane adventures that we go on. Oh god, this sword is quite unwieldy. So this is like a two-handed sword. Oh, hello! Ah! You die! Fucking Jesus. Okay, this sword is incredibly unwieldy. I think I'm gonna I probably should have tested that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, by the way, I did take a brief look to see if there was something that could remove this stupid feature where you go at a snail's pace when you're walking up a 2-foot incline. I didn't find anything. We're gonna go back and steal back our swords. I mean, I didn't like give it to him, I just put it in the chest. Hey Ma. Yeah, no more Mondays for now. It won't be a permanent thing. Because I will be back streaming probably on Monday. It depends on like what days I end up like getting a job on and what my shifts end up being. But probably on Monday. I'll be back streaming on Monday when Lost Soul Aside comes out. Right. So I got rid of you, Iron Longsword.
Anytime now.
Yes, I did, Ma. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Very much appreciated. Right. So, equip that on me, and there we go. Okay. Now, we can get back to traveling. So, okay, so we're going all the way over here. Again, we're gonna have to go the long route, because, you know, because it is a long way away, and there are no fast travel bits that we've gotten anywhere near there. Oh, hold on. Actually, before I leave, like, properly, I probably ought to find an inn and sleep.
Oh, hello.
That Honditar sure knows his way around this area.
What's this? Is this an inn? The Oaken Crozier. Sounds like it. I've been looking, Ma. I've found a few, but haven't applied for anything yet. But I've been looking. Yeah, this seems like a nice place.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Oh.
Welcome to the Oaken Crozier. This one is Talasma, your hostess. Our rooms and food are at your disposal.
Right. Okay. I want to make a point here. Back when I did play Skyrim, one of the mods that I was playing with was Marissy's Tales of Trouble, which was a quest mod focused around a Khajiit that had been like experimented on by the Thalmor. And she had a very, and her and the other Khajiit that was in that mod had a very particular way of speaking. That, I don't think most of the other Khajiit spoke like that. I don't know, now that I feel like some of them did, and some of them didn't. Because I'm like, the main Khajiit that were in Skyrim were like the traveling caravans, but I'm trying to think like back, because we had Karjo as a follower, and I'm pretty sure he didn't speak like this, so that's interesting that this is like the way that they're sort of meant to speak, and they didn't, I don't think they did that for Skyrim. But yeah, I could do with a bed.
There's one available for the night if you're interested. It'll be 10 gold. What do you say?
Hey, don't be offensive to the Khajiit, Ma. They're people too.
The room is upstairs. First door to the left. Sleep well.
Thank you. Talisman.
Take care.
Alright, first door on the left. First door on the left. First door on the left. Let's see, first door on the left. 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 Have I been here before? She said first door on the left. This is the left. We go up the stairs. And this is the left. This is the right. I'm guessing, okay. So, down the corridor, take a right and then a left. God. Bloody stupid directions. Right, so we sleep. Oh yeah, it's 9 PM. We probably ought to sleep until the day. Yeah, we're gonna say they look a bit more natural in Skyrim, I think. You have ascended to level 4. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time you've wasted, it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risks, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? That is very weird that that message is the message that has been given to me today. Given the video I uploaded today explaining why I've been absent from making videos for so long now. Okay, right. So let's show the details. Let's increase strength. Increase our fatigue and speed. There we go. It was meant to be, apparently. Nice bright windows. I hope you enjoyed that little that video, everyone. Assassination. The Black Horse Courier, Special Edition, Emperor and Heirs Assassinated. Wait, heirs as well? Oh damn. They're all dead? Holy shit. I think I just felt my nail, like, snap. Oh, never mind. Okay, so all of his heirs are dead as well. That's unfortunate. By ancient precedent, the Elder Council rules the Empire until a new Emperor is crowned. No direct heirs survive, and the Council has proposed no list of candidates. I have a feeling maybe this Council may not like... Because usually that, if there's, like, someone is in power, and then if that person dies with no heirs, then this group of people or person gets to, like, rule the Empire, and then a mysterious heir appears, like, last minute. Usually, in those sorts of stories, the people that were going to be in charge of the thing before the heir showed up, usually they end up being villains, but, you know, maybe I'm being a bit too quick to judge. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, fun video. I'm definitely pleased with how it turned out, and I also hope you appreciate it, because, it obviously involved me spending a lot of time in nature, and it's the summer when there's a lot of pollen, and I have very bad hay fever. But, you know, I needed to go somewhere nice and peaceful to regenerate. Right. Bam. I've got plenty of repair hammers. Okay. We've almost leveled up again. Okay, so now it's daytime.
Tidings, citizen.
On we go. God, everyone is so friendly here. I'm just used to, like, literally everyone being a bitch in Skyrim. Literally everyone. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
How are you?
You trying to run me down or something, bitch? Fucking hell. She was about, like, trampling me, and then just said, how are you? I'd be a lot better if someone wasn't trying to run me over. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want a nice spot. It's definitely better than regenerating inside your TARDIS, like, 3 times over and fucking, no, 4 times over, actually. Technically 5 times over, actually, and fucking wrecking it. 6 times if you include the Master. Ah! Oh yeah, probably ought to search the wolf. Wolf pelt. Oh yeah, my, see. Something is about to break. My iron cuirass. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Also, am I still, like, wearing the leather boots? Yeah. Okay, they need repairing as well. Bam. Bam. And then bam. 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 So sometimes we can get it when the repair hammer doesn't break. We were very lucky with it. Whoa. Have we already been here? When, dear? When do you think I'll hit 1 million subscribers? Yeah, no, okay, we've not discovered this place. This is gonna have another mystical well to it, maybe? Oh. Oh no, this is a place. Okay, let's go inside. Right. Oh yeah, this music still really reminds me of, oh, hello. Bam! That music really still reminds me of, Star Wars: The Old Republic. And now we're already ready to level up again. Ooh. Not sure I like this place, it must be said. Oh yeah, we got the sparkly magic bow last time, didn't we? Jum! Ow! Dush. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Like, they've... See, this is the thing. I feel like, this is, I'm really conflicted about this remaster, because it's... That was the luckiest thing I think I've ever done in any Elder Scrolls game ever. I stepped on the classic raising spike trap, you know, the farewell trap, and I managed to get to the left of the spikes so I didn't die. Amber, you are one lucky motherfucker. Ow! Come on, Skelly. Come over here. Oh no, not another one! Oh shit! Fucking hell! Oh! Friggin' hell! Ah, I just realized that. Ow! Fucking, I need a potion. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Right, better. Ah! Step on the thing. God, the traps are fucking everywhere. Step on the thing. Oh, they fucking know to avoid it, the crafty motherfuckers. Ah! Ah! But how's my apparel broken again? Jesus, lemons, that was stressful. Can I favorite this? Oh, I can. Nice. Very nice. Fur gauntlets. Nice. What? Fucking hell! Oof. That was very close. Yeah, I need to bloody quick save. All of that for 8 gold. I didn't even have to do that. There's just an easy way right there. I don't trust any of this. Just a dead end. Lovely. Oh. That actually, like, scared the shit out of me. Oh. Yikety yikes. Is this just another dead end? Why is this here? For what reason? For eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Ugh. Ah. Right. Okay. Beware of traps. Yeah, look to the ceiling. Okay. I swear the spells are easier to aim in Skyrim. Whoa! Oh, it's a zombie. I forgot that Oblivion just deadass has zombies. I wonder who are in control of these. Is it Richtofen? See, that was funny. Because I'm a COD Zombies YouTuber. I thought it was a coffin then. I think it's just a bench. They've got no glowing eyes, so they're not under the control of Element 115. Ooh. They're under the control of Will Ramos. Whoa. Is this a door? Okay, that is the sexiest looking door I think I've ever seen in my life. I would fuck that door. Yeah. Yeah. I hear more skellies. Dush. 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 Ow, he's got a bow. Ha! Whoa. Okay. That was too close. Yeesh. I think that trap is just going to constantly activate because it's got the bones on it and it detects them as, like, movement. Yep. Okay. Just avoid that then. It's a good job that, happened because I don't think I would have spotted that. Oh! Oh my god, it's neurotoxin! Fucking GLaDOS has been here. I don't like the look of this, it must be said. Yeah, that's not, it's not nice. Okay. Are we still taking damage? Oh! Those are, like, gas vents. Okay, so we're taking constant damage, so we just have to get a move on. Luckily, it's not that much. Is that a ghost? Hello? Oh, you're a nasty ghost. I do not want to activate that iron gate. Can I damage them with magic? I assume we probably can, right? I can damage the ghost with magic. Whoa. Oh god, that's like a turret. Yep. Oh. Dush. Well, in fairness, Ma, it is being quite nasty to me right now. It's attacking me and trying to kill me. Restore magic on self. Nice. Dush. 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 Nice. I probably had it coming. Well, aren't you just the flatterer, Ma? Oh, that's a chest. I thought it was just a table. Not a table, like a bench. You have no lockpicks. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh! Thank God those traps activated really, really slowly. And that the first one is broken for some reason. Oh, wonderful. You missed. Oh god, you are spooky. It's the fucking wall rider from Outlast. That was a very fun experience, you know, playing Outlast last Halloween. Because that developed into a story that I really didn't think it would become. And it was really interesting. Yeah, this does very much remind me of the Wall Rider. Which is a little bit concerning considering that Outlast came out in like, what? When did Outlast come out? I want to say like 2012? It's a pretty old game now, isn't it? Outlast, yeah, 2013. It's a tad bit concerning to me that, that this thing from a remaster in 2025 basically looks the same quality as a ghost from a game from 2013 on the Xbox 360. Just a tad bit concerning, that, I think. Oh, not another one. Okay. The next time I level up, I really need to level up my Magicka, specifically for circumstances like this. Yeah, can't we use these? Ah, yes, we can. Nice. It would help if I didn't miss. Dush. Okay, I do not trust that. I do not trust that at all. May as well take these, actually. You never know when we're going to be fighting ghosts. I thought the ghost was, like, coming back to life then. Right, I'm going to quick save and then I'm going to stand on this. Okay. Just a big circular room with no purpose. Okay. I got scared then for a second. I thought, like, the fucking... Okay, that didn't hit me in the slightest. Ah. I thought for a second, like, the doors were, like, closing on us or something. I was like, please don't lock me in. Okay, let's see where else we can go. This way. There's more ghosts. So, can I, like... No, I can't destroy that or anything. Acrobatics mastery increased. After long, arduous hours of, practicing jumping and controlling your force, you have become an apprentice of acrobatics. You are now able to dodge by pressing L2 and triangle while moving. Ah. Let's try that out, shall we? Oh, yes. We can dash now. Okay. What exactly is the point of coming over here? 15 gold and a lockpick. Not bad. You know what those noises remind me of a bit? The fucking dark saber. Ah, up here. Oh, hi. Dush. 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 Well-kind stone. Dush. 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 Just want to let you guys know, by the way, speaking of Star Wars, I did a lot of editing today. I'm actually proud of myself of how much editing I did today. But I was working on my newest video, which is my first time reaction to the first episode of Kenobi! Really enjoyed it. Really looking forward to watching the other episodes. Should be a really good video. And should be out, if everything goes to plan, and I'm hoping it will, should be out this Saturday. Oh, this is a lockpick. I'm not going to be able to do this in one lockpick. And, yep, that's it. Right. Go out the other way. Hey, Jason. Right. Okay. Oh, we're back here. Ah. Alright then. Nice. Really didn't get much from that. That was like... And I tell you what, I'm really disappointed by, like, the loot in Oblivion. Because, like, you know, at the end of every Skyrim dungeon, you've got, like, a big chest with, like, some good stuff in. There was, like, nothing in that place. That was, like, not even worth it. See my character? Knowing you, you'll probably say she's ugly. But this is Amber. Redguard, obviously. Spent like an hour in the character creator fucking about. Stay hydrated, people. It's hot. Yeah. Why not, Redguard? Stop being racist, Jason. So we head on. Again, it's not that far. Nah, nods are boring. Ah. I'm gonna say, Jason really living his fantasy of being a fucking white man, which isn't even a fantasy because Jason is a white man, but, if he was gonna, like, live as his IRL self, he'd want to play a dwarf. Which aren't even small in Tamriel, so that's sort of, you know. No, how is no? Because Nord is just boring. There's nothing remarkable about a Nord. Red Guards come from the desert and they're like some cool autumn and stuff. Okay, there's another cavern here. I feel like I'm just gonna get shafted if I go in here. Which is in itself a bit of a joke, because cave shaft. That's a trap. Okay, so someone is clearly living here. Goblins? Bam. So, that goblin solution to attacking me... Oh yeah, now... So, a fireball comes from this direction, and he chooses... Yeah, he can't... Like, come on. This is a 2025 game. This AI is the shittest AI I think I've genuinely ever seen. I've seen better AI on fucking Pac-Man. At least the fucking ghosts in that actually, like, know where you are. And try to attack you instead of running off in the complete opposite direction. These aren't very good traps, are they? It's like these have already been triggered. Oh god, they've got something in cages. What do they have? Bunch of dead rats? Oh god, hello. My fear is what killed the rats. Fucking bam. Yeah, why they just got a bunch of dead rats in here? Did one of them just get angry and just... Oh, there's one alive here. I won't kill you. Oh no, I have no lockpicks because of this game's BS lockpicking system. Okay, this is a trap that hasn't been triggered. Oh my god, that came from behind. That was lucky. Oh yeah, we can dash now. Good shout, Midnight. I'm never going to be able to remember that. And I don't remember to block either. Oh my god, I killed it. Just with the fire. Oh, nice. A chest that doesn't need to be lockpicked. Did the person we were buying from really not sell lockpicks? That's a bit weird. Oh, we've just done a loop, haven't we? Okay, what's down here? Was that really necessary? That much damage? Okay, up here. Tell you what, these caves do feel very natural. Maybe a bit more natural than the ones in Skyrim. I think we have cleared this place out. Oh, maybe we haven't. Oh no, maybe we haven't. Let's go down here. Dead rat. Bam. Oh god, he's got like a proper iron shield. Right. Can I really not? Oh, steel shield. All right, let's give this a whirl, shall we? Oh, it's the same as the iron shield. It's worth more. That's worth 2,400. We're keeping it though because of the enchantment. Okay, well we'll sell that then. Nice bonfire here. Right, up we go. Oh, hi! Hi, hi, hi. Die. Okay, our pal is broken, so let's use... You can't... Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. A battered stall. It's not just a stall, it's a battered stall. Why can we take a ribcage? For what reason? Do we need a ribcage? Base ring of firewalking. Ah. Oh yeah, and I don't wear helmets, by the way, because I like being able to see my character's expression. Although, I probably ought to. Let's see how it looks on old Amber. Oh no, that looks ridiculous. Okay, so where are these other gobbos? Where you at, Jason? There's some intense battle music too. That almost looks like either a hand, like, grasping up like that, or kind of reminds me a bit of the Jotunheim mountains in God of War, the giant's fingers. Have we explored everywhere? We have, okay. I think it's just the rats that I'm refusing to kill. Because they're just innocent animals that are indicating that there are enemies nearby. But yeah, I'm really not impressed with this remaster in terms of, like, the fact that they've kept the shitty, like, primitive fucking dialogue. The fact that they've kept the really impossibly stupid AI. The fact that they've kept all of this stuff. It's just a bit silly. It's like, I get staying faithful, but it's a bit ridiculous at this point. Damn, we went a lot without one of them breaking. Alright, so we've got some big-ass ruins over there. Some smaller ruins over here. Is this anything? Is the ruins of the deer god. The deer hang out here to, Way Shrine of Kinnereth. Go carefully upon nature's path, pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. So did we just, like, fully speak to Kinnereth just then? Hello? Put my sword away, I don't want to murder you. Hello?
Begone, stranger. I have business with Kinnereth's shrine, and I will not be disturbed.
I've already got my blessing.
I might swim more if it weren't for the slaughterfish. Sharp teeth, and some carry disease.
Honestly, if you go, like, swimming with slaughterfish, I don't think disease is gonna be your biggest problem. They're gonna bite off your knob. Or your toes, or any appendages that you might favor. Again,
Farewell.
like, if this was Skyrim, like, I don't really see the point of being able to talk to anyone about, like, rumors and stuff. It just doesn't really make sense. Just, like, you go up to a random person and you just be like, oh yeah, you heard any rumors recently? They're like, I'm sort of, like, interested now to check out Oblivion when it comes out, and I might actually do that, because I think Oblivion might actually be better than this. I'm not even joking. For those of you who don't know, Oblivion is basically, the way I understand it, the entirety of Oblivion remade in the Skyrim engine. And I feel like that is a better way to do this, because there's so much in this that I just don't agree with. Like, don't get me wrong, there have been bits that I definitely have appreciated, like the whole class system. That's very good. Being able to, like, play as, you know, basically whatever role you want, and having much more customization than you usually would in, like, Skyrim. But, like, there's so much of this that is still not good. So this is Fort Durich, maybe? Durich? I'm hearing lots of wolves, but not seeing any. Let's go inside and see what bandits have made their home in here. Also, by the way, I thought I'd wear my Doctor Who shirt. Considering I put out the regeneration today. Yeah. Stay hydrated, people. Okay, I just heard something gargle. Oh, it's a zombie. Guys, we've stumbled upon an... Oh god, why is there mud crab down here? Mud crabs... Oh my god, the mud crabs are evolving. Well, technically, no, this would mean that they de-evolved. They used to be inside of, like, buildings and stuff. The zombies and the mud crabs. That's who's controlling the zombies. It's the fucking elder mud crab. It's the MPD, the mud crab pyramid device. It's just a mud crab controlling the fucking dark ether. Guys, we've stumbled across a 935 research base. Wind Eisendrach. Fucking rat got immolated. Okay, big door. Hello? Oh, guys, I'm using fire to fight these zombies a lot, and fire was Nikolai's staff. That must mean that Amber is actually the great ancestor of Nikolai. Ooh. Ooh. Freezing shard tome. Light brown linens. I thought that was like a paper lantern then. Oh yeah, I ought to use the fucking repair hammer. Wait, what's broken now? The fucking gauntlets. I really need to get sturdier gear. Skeleton Guardian. Oh god, you're a tough one. What? I just repaired something. What the fuck is broken now? What on earth is broken now? The fur gauntlets. I just repaired those. Did I not? I don't know what's going on anymore. Right. Let me go auto attempt. I don't know what this does. Okay. Okay, iron claymore. Lockpick, nice. I'm guessing, well, I'm hoping. Shadow Banish Wine. What a baller name for wine. Just like, imagine you with a girl or a guy, and you're just like, or a partner, let's say, and it's like, you want to come back to my place and drink some Shadow Banish Wine? Fucking hell. They would be on you if they knew what was good for them. Honestly, if a girl said that to me, I'd be like, no, if a girl said that to me, like, with the intention of, like, referencing Oblivion, I think I'd just, like, propose to her on the spot. Okay, I'm hearing enemies. What is it this time? Oh, a ghosty boy. Or ghosty gal. I don't know, it sort of looks like a male ghost. Yeah. You can see, like, slight details. In terms of, like, facial shape and hair and stuff. I don't know what it's meant to do, that green glowy attack. Ow. Gosh. Right, chest here, that's average, chest here, okay. So, let me see. Okay. So, so it's just a chat. This really is a shit system. I didn't even touch anything. What is that fucking movement detected? How the hell does that work? I'm not stepping on any fucking, like, pressure plate or anything. How the hell is that working? Guess I better not question it. Okay. Where are we now? Oh, on the other side with the immolated rat. God. Right, have we explored this entire place? We have indeed. Time to go. But again, there wasn't much, here. I've sort of seen that they seem to give you, like, stuff seems to be cheaper, and thus they also give you, like, less gold. Like, the economy is a bit less, the economy is a bit less extreme, in this game, which I feel could be a little bit more realistic, perhaps. And there's a Shrine of Sanguine here. Sanguine! You're fired! F-I-R-E-D! Fired! Oh my god, it's fucking Chef Skinner! Hello. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? There's a wolf.
Show me what you
I'm so... Hello?
Have you come to revel in the glory that is the Shrine of Sanguine?
Sanguine? Yeah, what is this place?
It is a place of celebration for us. We dance, we make love. Would you speak with Sanguine?
Oh god, we've stumbled upon an orgy. Can I quick save before I... No? Okay. Sure.
Approach then, and bring Sanguine a gift. Some Cyrodiilic brandy is an appropriate gift for your host.
I've got Shadow
Do not test his patience.
Bane wine or whatever it's called. Hello.
You have been told how to summon Sanguine. If you feel worthy, proceed.
You are very creepy.
You stand on holy ground.
Hello.
You have been told how to summon Sanguine.
Oh
If
god,
you
they're
feel
all
worthy,
brainwashed.
Proceed. You do.
Okay. It's an empty chest. Okay, well, we'll come back here. We don't happen to have any Cyrodiilic brandy, do we? I was about to say, I don't think there was an alphabetical. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, it's not in brandy. Oh, yeah, hold on, where is it? Where's the bloody... Where's the wine? I did take it, didn't I? Hold on. I swear I took it. I didn't, like, drink it, did I? It's, like, not here. Did I not take it? If they want to go back and grab it, if not. Let's go back down the route that had the immolated rat. It was in the locked chest, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. It's not that one. Oh yeah, that one we didn't manage to lockpick. Yeah, it was in one of these ones. Shadow Banish Wine. I didn't even take them. What am I doing? A venerable vintage. I've come across a bottle of wine with markings I've never seen before. I can barely make out Shadow Banished wine on the label. Must be quite valuable. Oh, it's part of a quest. What's about that? Okay, well, how about we don't drink it then? How about we don't do that? The funny thing is, I feel like unlike Hunter, Amber is probably someone who enjoys a good drink. She strikes me as the type to enjoy a good drink. For those of you who don't know, we sort of made it canon in Skyrim Season 2 that Hunter does not like drinking, because I think it was in the very first stream, Hunter stumbled upon Redwater Den and had a drink and ended up captured by vampires because they had drugged the wine. So, yeah, I think because of that, he sort of wasn't a fan of drinking for the rest of the playthrough. When does a wolf have a knife on it? He's a British wolf. He's probably, like, embedded in it. It's weird, because the wolves in this, they don't even look like wolves. They just look like... Well, they look small. There's more those fucking imp things. Missed. Yep, they are called imps. I've heard that sound effect before. I swear it was used in, Prehistoric Park. What a nice garden. Nice little spot. Nice little hangout spot. Oh, I need to tab. Yes. Ugh. There we go. Took far too much effort. Right. That is a big flower. Fucking hell, that's massive! It's like the size of my head! And I have a big head. Oh. What do we have here? Am I even going the right way? Sort of. Bleak Flats Cave. Ah, there's the cave. Oh, there's a couple of these things. What are these? Ethereal Stone. No stars shine upon this Doomstone. Oh. I don't like that. What about this one? This one's blue. Riemann... Ah, it's the Conjure... Yeah, the Conjure Stone, yeah. Oh. Got like a Daedric... like longsword. Like a Daedric Claymore. Because the longsword is... one-handed. Huh. Oh, hold on. Is this a city? It is a city. Skingrad. Well, we might as well go and discover it. Yeah, I was wondering if dodging could be, like, quicker than just normally running. I don't think so. In video games, that's how regular movement used to be. Just like this.
How goes it?
How goes it?
I'm Bernadette Penniless. I work for Tamika. I grow grapes for her wines.
Okay. Yeah, tell me about the city.
I've lived here all my life. Grown grapes.
Have you?
It's all I know. Fresh air, mountains, the grapes on the vine. It's just beautiful.
Guys, I'm gonna make the assumption that this individual might actually like grapes.
Bye.
Bye. Fucking steal the horse. Hello. Right. Let's open it up. Oh, and we got the classic Oblivion music. I can't like, when I hear this music, I can't not think of all the memes and stuff.
Over here!
You're not discreet at all. You are in the middle of the road.
Yes, you. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Does anyone have the foggiest idea what just happened? Because I don't. Okay, midnight. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll engage in a bit of mystery. That plate is dancing. Hello.
Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me.
Your eyes are soulless. Why are you looking above me? I'm down here. Yeah, I ran into this guy.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Fine! Yeah, fuck you too, I guess.
I have a lovely room on the corner if you're interested. It's 20 gold for a night.
Fine.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be quite satisfied.
It's a bit more
Go
expensive
upstairs
than I'm
and look
used
for
to.
the door on the right at the end of the hall. Sleep well.
Well, let's see if they give better directions. Upstairs. And look. The door on the right at the end of the hall. Okay, upstairs again. What is this? Is there just a what? Okay, there's even an upstairs. Okay, maybe there should be a reason why this costs 20 gold. Okay. Didn't she say... I don't think she said first door. Okay. So it's... Let's give ourselves, like, 2... 12 and then 10... Yeah, let's give ourselves, like, 2 hours to find this, great chapel. Ought to be enough. Yeah. Everything you do is just a bit better, a bit easier, sorry, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. God, you're not giving her enough credit. Right, definitely want to increase intelligence. Maximum magicka. Put that by 5. And willpower too. And greatly increases maximum fatigue as well. And let's up my speed as well. Keep upping speed. Right. Fantastic. Room was satisfactory. Bed was nice. We go back down the stairs.
How do you do?
Good evening. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
What?
Without question.
Safe travels.
I can't talk to this
Take care.
person. You are unbelievably creepy, good sir. Please stop looking at me.
Say your piece or stand aside.
Oh, hello.
I'm Elsie Godhater. Yes, I hate the gods, all gods. They can all bite my garters. And if you don't like it, you can bite my garters too. Make it quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't get it. Well done. Don't waste your flattery on me. Whatever you want.
Fucking hell. I still don't know the purpose of persuading. Alright.
Well done. That's just not funny. Don't try to... Whatever you want.
Okay. No good options there.
Remarkable. Whatever you want. Don't waste your... That's
Oh,
just
that was
not
good.
funny.
Okay. Can't believe you ran into a random woman just like, yes, I'm Elsie Godhater. I hate all the gods. Alright. Oh, nice admires on
Don't
one.
try to manipulate me.
Nice.
That's just stupid. I wish I could say that. No more. You're frightening me.
Okay, that was weird.
Remarkable. What nonsense. What a dumb joke. Don't. Please. I'm sorry.
I'm not... I don't know what the purpose of this is. I assume...
Really? Interesting. What nonsense. I accept.
Plus 15.
What a
nice.
dumb joke.
Okay. Bam.
Don't try to...
Bam.
You think that's funny?
Bam.
I wish I could say that.
Bam.
No more.
Okay, we're getting...
You're frightening me.
Getting higher.
I wish I could say that.
Oof. For that.
Yes. Don't.
Dush, dush.
What a dumb
Okay.
joke.
Better deals from bartering. Okay, fair enough. Also, hello, Jay Smart Person. Coming into the chat and immediately spouting wisdom. You really are a smart person. Right.
What nonsense. Sorry.
Oh, that was a lucky one.
Remarkable.
Oh,
Yes,
look at that.
yes. Whatever you say.
Go for the joke.
What a dumb... What
admire.
nonsense. Yes.
Caress
Yes.
and
I wish I could
best.
say that.
Okay, getting better.
Don't waste your flattery on me. Remarkable. Yes.
Oh,
yes. What,
that's
you think
rough.
that's funny?
What progress did you make in this game so far? I'm new. First off, welcome to the channel, Jay. I hope you stick around. So I'm basically just been wandering around for the past, 2 streams, but we are on the main quest now. We've not made basically any progress. We've just met up with Joffrey, and we're heading, to go find the Emperor's, illegitimate heir. And I can't wait to tell him, I can't wait to tell this completely, probably unremarkable person that he is actually related to the Emperor. Alright.
What a dumb joke.
Joke.
Well
Bam.
done.
Bam.
No more. You're frightening me.
No, this is my first time playing it. I never played the original. The only Elder Scrolls game I've ever played before this would be Skyrim. Right.
That's
Bad joke.
just not funny.
Boast, coerce,
Don't
admire.
talk such rot.
Okay, better. Okay. Oh yes, better.
Don't
Better,
sweat a
better.
dumb joke.
We like it. Why am I persuading a random person? Because why not? Okay, I did.
You're good.
Yeah, thank you. Anything else? Right,
He's a raving lunatic. I'm assuming you're asking because he's done something strange. Like
yes.
what? Oh, like shouting obscenities at you? Or wearing only fur for an entire year? Or waiting outside your house every morning?
Ah.
Not that you'll get anyone else in town to admit it. Oh, he's harmless. We're used to him. Harmless. Ha! One day he'll snap. Then watch out.
Okay, thank you very much for the help, Elsie. You know what? If I had the same sort of stuff in this than I had for Skyrim, like the cheat room, I would just make her a follower, because I like her.
You too.
Is having one of his bad spells.
Yes, I heard Bernadette Penniless say that she thought he was following her. It might finally be
Having a
time
bit of a
to do
freak out,
something
because
about
she's
that
clearly...
crazy wood elf.
She's broadcasting that she has a weapon, so... Yeah, I wonder if there would be a mod for that. There's got to be, surely. Yeah, so I think so far we've only done one, which was, the side quest for, where was it? Wasn't Bleaker's Way. Yeah, I think it was Ayleswell, where everyone turned invisible. And that was funny because, like, everyone... First of all, everyone wasn't invisible, because there was, like, someone that I found that was visible. And then when I did the quest and cured everyone, only the person who gave me the quest, and a few other people, though, turned visible again. His sisters were still invisible. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you don't really see a lot of, atheists in the Elder Scrolls universe, you're right. Right, where's this great chapel? That will probably be it, if I had to make a guess. Yep, that definitely looks chapelish to me. So he said to meet him round the back. This is either going to be a drug deal... Bloody hell. Actually spooked me out a little bit. Oh, hello. Okay, first of all, I'm going to quick save. Actually, I'm just going to save, period. Hello.
Ah, you came. You're sure you weren't followed? Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it. All watching me.
Is that right?
Well, yes. I need you to do something for me. I'll pay you gold. You like gold, don't you?
I'm not opposed to it.
Of gold. Here's my problem. I'm being followed. Watched. Marukotti selectives, maybe. Not sure. I'm a threat, you see, to their plans. I know too much. I need you to check out some people for me. The ones who are following me. Watch them. See where they go. Who they report to. Will you help me?
You're asking me to stalk someone. You know what, at this point, Amber's curiosity is just piqued. You know, we'll do it. Yeah, we're gonna say, I basically know absolutely nothing about, like, this game.
Very good. You won't be sorry. I'll pay you well. Did I say that already?
So the
start
eye
with
movements.
Bernadette Penniless. Be outside my house at 6 a.m. You'll see her watching me. See where she goes and who she reports to. We'll meet here again tomorrow night. Oh, and never contact me in public. They're watching. They can't know you're helping me.
Okay, well, where's your house?
Her house is almost directly across the street from mine, southwest of the Great Chapel.
Thank you.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
Coincidence? I think not! So many theories about this quest? Oh, really? Now I'm interested. Bernie. Don't Bernie me!
Remember, Bernadette Penniless, 6 a.m. Don't let her see you watching.
Right. So, what do you say? Southwest? So you complete a quest? Yeah, sure. Questos. Bam. That's it. Tutorial, deliver the amulet, and 0 visibility. That is literally it.
Hear it.
Oh, did I... Yeah, I got I got the actual quest for it. Okay. Helpful. Yep, literally just been wandering so far. Okay, so this is Bernadette's house, so we're just gonna wait. Is that opposite his house? Is this his house? No. Oh, is this his house? Yes, it is. I thought, like, when he said directly opposite, I thought, like, he was gonna live here, and that he wasn't actually gonna have a house.
What's this about?
Nothing! Fuck off. Okay, guess we're just gonna hang about here, then. I need to wait 1 more hour. No. Okay, that's... Okay, did I just have, like, a proper brain fart there? I think I may have done. Hold on, why is... I just said to wait for 3 hours, and it only waited for 1. It just did it again. I put 2 hours and only waited for 1. What the hell? Okay. Yep. Nothing to see here, God.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
I'm not. I'm literally waiting it exactly as you expressed purpose for.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Good day.
Dear goodness. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just the normal woman waiting outside the house of another normal woman.
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why.
The wall is talking to me. Just curious about him. I'm trying to think, I'm trying to, like, create a perspective of, like, who Amber is, who our character is, and how she would respond. I don't think it's none of your business.
It is my business. Allow me to introduce myself, Captain Dion of the Count's Guard, at your service.
Ah!
Now, you were telling me why you're interested in Glarther?
God, no wonder there's like a lunatic on the loose and no one's done anything about it. The captain of the guard is a fucking stone wall. Just curious.
Fine. Play it that way. Let me give you some friendly advice. Glarther is crazy. Maybe harmless crazy, maybe not. Don't get involved with him. If he asks you to do anything strange, you come see me first. Got it? Or any of the town guard. Let us handle it.
I'm good, thank you. Yes, hiding behind a wall. Oh, that's why I was hiding behind a wall, because you've got a bold spot. And when I say a bold spot, he's a Friar Tuck. Okay. So she's gone 6. Yeah, bald head. Ah, here she is. Yep, don't mind me. Just checking out your house. I'm gonna buy it when you're dead. Dun 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 dun. Took me a while to think of the music then. Nothing of note. Don't be suspicious.
By all means.
Glarthir is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Yes.
Adahorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Oh,
I've heard others say the same.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about. Goodbye.
You too.
Okay. Yep, I'll just wait here. Nothing to be concerned about. Nothing to be concerned about at all. Ah. Oh yeah, no, it definitely wasn't that midnight. I haven't actually watched, like, pretty much any of Rick and Morty. I've watched, like, 2 episodes. Oh, before that, I don't really know what that was. Just it's a beat I've heard a while. Okay. Okay, so we're following her. Did she go in here? Okay. Well, this is another way out. She is very dense, and we're very lucky. Just like all of the AI in this fucking game. Oh.
No time to talk.
Good day.
Bye.
You asked me to follow her so I could...
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Fucking hell. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Do not be suspicious. This reminds me of, like, one of those old, like, stealth missions where you've got to, like, tail someone and it's, like, impossibly frustrating and horrendously difficult. But at least I know the AI in this game is so shit that there's basically no chance of me failing it. Yeah, I've gone a lot to, that I'm not a fan of, Jay. Like, I appreciate, like, being faithful, but it's like, how much do you really want to be faithful to when so much of this game is incredibly outdated and, like, a lot of aspects to it are incredibly outdated and honestly not good? How far are we gonna follow this motherfucker? Imagine we just, like, follow her, like, to the Imperial City by foot. Also, this wasn't the person that we were talking to earlier about the grapes, was it? I'm not sure. That would be funny. Yeah, I definitely... See, the thing is, I understand that, and the thing is, it's difficult for me, and I understand this, because, like, I never played original Oblivion, so I have a different perspective. And it's like, I know that if you were to get rid of a lot of the goofiness, people probably would be annoyed. But at the same time, from my perspective, I'm playing this, you know, I've heard a lot of people tell me that, like, in many ways, Oblivion is better than Skyrim. You know, I grew up playing Skyrim, and I love Skyrim. And I can definitely see the aspects of Oblivion that are better than Skyrim, like the class system and being able to specialize into different skills early on and basically playing however you want. That I really like. But at the same time, this is a remaster. This is a 2025 remaster that they are making us pay, like, what is it, like, what is it, like 30 quid, 40 quid, 50 quid? 40 quid, I think, when it's not on offer. Which, granted, actually, is less than most AAA games are nowadays. So, that's a little bit nicer. But, at the same time, it's like, when you still have AI that don't even react when you throw a fireball right next to their fucking face. Like, you pull that shit in Skyrim, and, like, AI are on you like that, and you do this shit in Oblivion, and it's like they don't even notice you. So, it's like, I understand being faithful, but I feel like there's some stuff that maybe you shouldn't be faithful to, because it's not about the charm of Oblivion, it is just bad. And, like, the really clunky dialogue and stuff, like, it's not immersive or good, it's just, like, it's just really outdated. They've literally just taken a game from, when did Oblivion come out? 2008? And given it a facelift, basically. And I just would have preferred, yeah, 2006. Fucking hell. And they've just given it a facelift. And just, again, like, I understand, if you disagree with me because, like, you played it in the past, then, you know, like, I don't have a problem with that. Like, I'm never gonna have the perspective of someone who played the original, because I didn't. I'm just looking at this from the perspective of this being, because the way I see it is that this is meant to be, you know, Oblivion was a game that a lot of people enjoyed, but obviously it was made in 2006. It had very dated graphics, it was very buggy, it was very outdated, and I feel like what I was expecting from this was it to be facelifted and re-released as if it was being made now. But they've just given it a facelift, and I'm not sure that's really, you know, I'm not sure I'm really a tremendous fan of that. I still love it how we're just standing out here in the rain. Amber's just like, yep, just watching this woman. I'm not creepy at all. But yeah, again, it's very difficult, and again, I fully accept... Oh, that lightning strike was actually pretty cool. I fully accept that many of you will probably have different opinions than me because you guys played it, and this probably is a pretty drastic upgrade. But I think I was expecting them to have done a little bit of a better job with it, is all I'm saying. Yep, don't mind me, just admiring the grapes. I'm not sure if it's the same person. I think it might be. This is going to be quite awkward. Case in point. Like again, I've played Skyrim for hundreds of hours. Hundreds. I've done so many different playthroughs, modded and unmodded, mainly modded, but you know, that only makes things worse a lot of the time. In terms of, like, stability, I mean. But, like, to see something like that on, like, hour 8 of my first ever playthrough, that is just, like, it's not even like, oh, it's Bethesda, it's glitchy, it's funny. It's like, no, that is genuinely, like, bad. Like, I don't, because it's like, I don't think it's acceptable to give, like, anything a pass just because it's like, oh, it's Bethesda. Like, I like Skyrim because it's like, yeah, there are a few issues with it, but I'd say the dialogue in Skyrim is good. It's relatively immersive. There's not really regular shit that really breaks your immersion. But it's like, with this game, I've seen a lot thus far that is like, this is like not good. Like, you are a AAA game studio that should have done better. And again, I'm not trying to be, like, a piece of shit here. Like, I've enjoyed a lot of aspects of this game. But it's really, for, like, this is, we're in 2025 now. And this sort of stuff, it's just not acceptable in the standard of games nowadays. Like, just, like, I've played a lot of games over the past couple of years, like, on release. Like, I mean, we're just waiting for this woman to go about her day, so I can just, you know, tab out briefly. Let me look through, let me look through my channel's, history real brief. Speaking of, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any future videos or live streams, then go join the casual Discord in the description down below. I live stream currently 3 times a week, doing different things, and I also do a lot of videos on a lot of different franchises, so there's bound to be something on my channel that you'll enjoy. But yeah, like, when it comes to AAA games, I won't, I kind of don't want to talk about Black Ops 6, but, you know, you guys know how I feel about Black Ops 6, it's like, But it's like, Hogwarts Legacy. That had problems to it, don't get me wrong. I made my thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy very clear. Oh god, it's doing the fucking thing again, there we go. I made my thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy very clear when it came out, but it wasn't, it wasn't... Oh, did they? Oh, they made it in Unity. Okay, well, that explains everything. You know what, that... Did they actually... I've got to clarify this. Did they actually... Wait, no. No, they didn't make... Wait, no, hold on. No, they can't have made it in Unity, because I got a... like, twice now when I've closed it, I've got an Unreal Engine error. So this must be made in Unreal. Yeah, it was made on Unreal. Yeah, I forgot. But yeah, when I closed it down last week, I meant Unreal. Okay, fair enough. That's wild. Are we gonna... That house just glowed blue. I kind of want to investigate that. But I'm supposed to be following this woman. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it was made in Unity, then that would explain everything. But in Unreal, that's, you know... Yeah, it's just like... Again, I'm not trying to be an asshole here. For those of you who are new, I am a very, like... I'm not someone that will make excuses for games. I will defend stuff if I think it deserves to be defended. Like, I've defended stuff in the past that I don't think has deserved to be hated, both in, like, you know, movies, games, parts of games, and everything. But if something is fucking up to a level that is unacceptable and has no excuse for it, then I will make the point. Okay, we actually meant to go into a house. I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna go in. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm not here. Why are you following me? No, why the fuck are you No, fuck off. Why are you coming towards me? No, get away from me. I can lose you in her own house. Ah! That was real. That was 100%. That was 100% real. I promise you. Okay. For those of you who are new or even new-ish, I very rarely, like, laugh, like, fully, like, heartily laugh. Sometimes I sort of, like, if something's funny, I will laugh, but it's not, like, an uncontrollable laugh, like a full-on, full laugh. I think that may be the first time I can think of. Like, I genuinely cannot remember the last time I've actually laughed like that on stream before. That was fully real as well. She deadass. Because I expected her to just, like, walk slowly after me. But I was about to, like, crouch down. And I just, like, she just fucking ran in the room. That genuinely scared me. Oh my fucking god. That was... Oh my god. That fully got me. That fully actually scared the shit out of me. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Oh my god. I genuinely cannot remember the last time that I fully laughed like that on stream. It genuinely may not have happened, like ever, because I'm quite difficult. Well, I don't know if I'm difficult to make laugh, but it's like, fucking hell. A lot of the times I sort of force the laugh. If something is funny and I find it funny, I sort of like almost laugh for the camera. Like, I do find it funny, but it like the jokes and the funny stuff usually aren't like strong enough to like force a laugh on me. That fully just wrenched that laugh out of my fucking soul. That was fucking that was brilliant. Oh my god. Hi.
What?
It fully is you, isn't it? Okay. May as well
Farewell.
There were many things I was expecting from this game. Getting jump scared was not one of them. I'm gonna quick save. Actually, just save before I talk to her, just
What do
in
you want?
case it fucks something up.
Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend.
Okay.
Take care.
What time is it? It's like 3 PM. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm gonna... Oh my god! Why are you so creepy? I turned away and I looked back and she's closer to me. She's like a fucking weeping angel. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, we may as well. We've got nothing else to do. Ugh.
Go ahead.
Right, so that's... So bad. Worse.
That's pretty good. Such adventures.
That's pretty good.
Let's just talk.
Oh, that's not good.
Don't waste your flattery on me.
Okay, so... Douche.
Can't scare me.
Douche.
Sure. Don't
Douche.
talk such My
Douche.
life is drab and wretched by comparison.
Okay, yeah.
Gracious. You can't scare me. That's
douche,
pretty
douche.
What nonsense.
Douche.
What nonsense. Such
douche.
adventure.
Douche.
Not bad.
Oh dear.
Not you're wasting your breath.
Evened it out. I do like this system. It's an interesting
Don't try to
system.
manipulate me. That's amazing. Let's just talk. Sure.
Oh, lovely.
That's cute. That's very good.
Yes. Oh, 60, 70, alright.
I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric.
Fair enough.
You too.
My heart. You are really I'm just gonna sit down. I just need a second. God, even sitting down, Amber is on, like, height level with her. Well, she isn't really, is she? Is that a sickle? I'm suddenly getting a very bad feeling about being inside this woman's house. I'm just saying. Yeah, I probably ought to not stay in her house too long. Yep, don't mind me. I'm just gonna leave. I'll just be out here, being not weird. Lovely weather we're having. You know what this place reminds me of? The fucking starting city in Fable 2. God, I haven't played Fable 2 in years. A little bit of trivia.
What is it now?
Literally nothing. I didn't even talk to you. Bowerstone. That's the one. A little bit of trivia about my past on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, I did have a gaming channel before this one that I started when I was like 13. It's called Players Adventures. It's still up. You can go check it out. go listen to prepubescent me. Some of the videos I made on that channel for like a
How goes it?
for like a 14, 15-year-old were actually pretty decent. But I actually did a series on Fable 2 just when I was playing it, and I used to play Fable 2 all the time. Where the hell are all the... Wait, hold on. Where the hell are all the Fable remasters? Is the Fable... I feel like the Fable series has sort of been swept under the rug a little bit. And now we're getting this new one where they've taken a very... You know... Well, not an incredible... Not a supermodel, but the actress that plays the main character... The actress that plays the main character, she's not like... She's decent looking, and they just made her absolutely hideous in the game. I talked about this a couple of streams ago, but this whole making women ugly thing is, like, really horrendous. And I feel so sorry for, the actual actresses themselves. Because, again, like I said, I talked about this on stream a couple of streams ago. And it's like, women don't need to be, like, hypersexualized in games, you know. That's sort of, like, you know, it's not really the best thing. But it's like, recently, game developers, when we've had, like, female characters... I'm literally not talking to you, piss off. I'm just hiding in here. Are you the creepy fucker from the inn that didn't talk to me? Oh, God. I really like that we're getting, bell, chimes on, like, the hours. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, like, we don't need to have, like, hypersexualized female characters. That's not necessary, but recently... I swear to God, game developers are going out of their way to make female characters, like, actually ugly. Like, even when the people that they are basing them off of are, like, perfectly good-looking people. And it's just not on. And the thing is, like, people, in the kindest possible way... People don't want an ugly main character, because we have to look at our character throughout the whole game. Yeah, and that's good. And, like, again, like, female armor in games can be a bit ridiculous, yeah.
It's you. Hi.
I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasildor. I'm sure they couldn't be true, though.
I've heard rumors about him, but I don't believe they're true.
Really? The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace.
Uh-huh.
I think Glarthier is having one of his bad spells lately. Have you noticed?
How about that?
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
There are foul tidings from Skyrim.
Oh?
The Greybeards speak of the end of all times.
This is unbelievable. How can the gods let this happen?
Leave me alone.
Fucking dialogue. That was cool, though. First mention of Skyrim. We got a reference to the Greybeards. Old fucks. They basically did nothing but hold Hunter back. When did I see the Dark Seducers? Oh, I've seen their armor. I'm pretty sure it was made as like a Creation Club mod for Skyrim. Yeah. But yeah, again, like, it doesn't... There is a perfectly normal line to, like... I'd say, like, the perfectly normal line, would be original, what's her name? I keep forgetting her name. From, Horizon, Zero Dawn, the main character of that. I want to say Alora, but I feel like I feel like that's wrong. Like, the original version of her perfectly regular looking woman. Not ugly, not hypersexualized in any way. Just a regular looking, normal woman. Just fine. Nothing wrong with her character model. And the actress that they based her off of, you know, perfectly regular, like, good-looking woman. Nothing wrong with that. And then for literally no apparent reason, in, like, I think it was the remake of the first one, they made her face, like, fat. Like, for no reason. And I just don't, like, why? What conversations went on where anyone would actually say, yes, what this game needs is for us to make a female character ugly for no reason that is not accurate to who we're basing it off of. We're just gonna make her ugly. Because if a woman is beautiful in a game, then she's automatically just for the male gaze. It's genuinely atrocious and completely backwards. It's ridiculous. And again, it's easy for me to say this, obviously, because I am a male. But I have heard, I mentioned this last time as well. There's a YouTuber by the name of Ultiori. She does, like, reviews of, you know, new shows that are coming out, like Godzilla stuff and dinosaur stuff. And she made a video when the sequel to Space Jam came out, and she was really pissed off that they'd made Lola Bunny, like, ugly and, like, not sexy, basically. And she made the point that it's, like, it's incredibly unflattering to women as well when you, like, when they go out of their way to make female characters ugly. And I'd say that's completely logical. Yeah, it's just weird. It's weird and wrong, and it's just not necessary at all. Is she just gonna stay in her house all day? I gotta be honest, it's a bit boring. I'm just sitting here, just waiting throughout the entire day. Amber doesn't even have a phone to preoccupy herself. Nice weather we're having. So we're meant to meet, Thingy at midnight, so... I mean, it's late. She very well may just stay there for the rest of the day.
I don't want to learn how to conjure things. I want to learn how to get rid of things. So long. Bye. Hail. Glarther is acting even stranger than usual.
They just literally, I can hear them through the wall. They just went, goodbye, bye, hello. And just started talking again. Like, come on. Like, this sort of stuff. Yeah, probably sleeping. What time is it? She's an adult woman.
Safe travels. Be seeing you.
Then again, she did get up pretty early, didn't she? She left at, like, what, 6:30 in the morning? Yep, from a Bethesda game, I wouldn't expect any less. Did you try, Starfield when it came out, Jay? Seeing as you seem to be a fan of Bethesda games. I'm interested to hear other people's perspective on Starfield. No? I streamed it when it first came out, and to be honest, I don't understand the hate for it. I really don't. I thought it was a really good experience. And the funny thing is, I didn't really even, like, go into the in-depth, like, mechanics of Starfield. I didn't, like, go into I didn't go into, like, base building. I basically only did the main story with a handful of side quests. I didn't do any of, like, the faction quest lines or anything like that. I literally just pretty much played the main game, and I thought it was a brilliant experience. It was, you know, I went into it expecting a space Bethesda game, and I got a space Bethesda game, and, like, people got et up on a bunch of stuff that I really don't think people should have expected to be, like, a thing in a Bethesda space game. Like, people got annoyed that you weren't able to fly your spaceship in orbit. I really don't think that mattered. I genuinely did not really give a shit. People were annoyed that a lot of the planets were, like, pretty barren. Again, it's gonna be a thing, because it's a realistic universe. Most planets aren't gonna have anything on them. They're gonna be barren planets, and you can explore all of them. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, you're not... It's not realistic for there to be something on every single planet. Like, the amount of planets that can sustain life, like, that ratio compared to, you know, the ratio of planets in the universe is astronomically small. So, I think people were just making a lot of noise about Starfield that was just bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I played Starfield. I literally only played the main storyline. I didn't even explore everything the game had to offer, and I had a great time. It was a great playthrough. I enjoyed every second of it. Oh yeah, I do, Jay. I'll probably, do it after we meet up with Mr. Lunatic at midnight. But yeah, I really did enjoy Starfield. It felt to me almost like better Fallout. Because, again, the only Fallout I've played is Fallout 4, which people are, like, people say that Fallout 4 isn't the greatest one. But it's like, a problem. I could never get into Fallout 4, mainly because it was like, I felt like the ammo in that game was so lacking, like, all the time. Because it was like, I could never stick to one weapon because you just ran out of ammo so quickly. And you just had to keep swapping weapons every other encounter because ammo was just so scarce. Not to mention there were a bunch of really overpowered enemies that you could just stumble upon and have no way of fighting or evading. Like the fucking super mutant suiciders or whatever. I could never get into Fallout 4. I kind of, like, it's sort of been in the back of my head that I might, like, do a playthrough on the channel. At some point. It'd be a live playthrough, obviously. But, I don't know. Again, you know, it takes up a lot of time. Right, it's like 11. I think we've observed all we're going to be able to observe for today, so we're going to go behind the old chapel and wait for Mr. Lunatic. If he's not there already. Ah, he's there already. Hello.
So, you saw Bernadette Penniless, did you? She was watching me and following me, wasn't she?
No, if anything, you were following her. You went up to her and talked to her. Magnum Opus is such a baller name for a fucking mod pack. A mod list. I don't know. I feel like it could be fun to, like, fuel his insanity, but... I don't know. No, she wasn't.
Really? That is surprising. I was sure she was watching me.
Yeah, reward?
Ah, of course. The gold.
The gold!
But there is someone else I need you to investigate.
Okay. 150, nice.
Tutius Sextius. Do you know him? A quiet fellow. Appears harmless enough. But I've identified him as one of my key suspects.
Alright.
He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems to know when I'm watching. But that's where you come in.
Right.
You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your report.
Righto. Where's his house?
He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge. Alone. Suspicious, don't you think?
I mean, not really.
Don't let Tutius Sextius catch you following him. He's much more dangerous than he looks.
Oh, God. What difficulty am I playing on? Just regular. I never usually change the difficulty of, the games I play. Okay, there's his house. Right, time to wait like a creep. Da-da-da. Oh wow, and it actually did it this time. It actually had me wait the whole time. Damn. I'm glad I'm not playing on expert then. Okay. So the door is open. Might hop in and have a look. Am I gonna get jump scared? I hear Nernroot. Hi. How are you?
You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius. My people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends.
I am going to pretend that I know what any of that means. Well, we might as well.
Listening.
Right. So, what do we got? Ah, you've reached the maximum disposition for this character. Okay, so we can't even...
I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarther. Wait, do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city? Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the Low Gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me. Although I have no idea why.
He has a very... This guy has the most realistic looking face I think I've seen in all of Oblivion thus far. Okay, so, honestly, I could just go and report to him right now. Why'd I have to stalk him for the rest of the day? I was gonna say something, now I've completely forgotten. Yeah, Glother's a wood elf? I thought he was a high elf.
Farewell.
That is a tiny chest. Why am I hearing... Is it from above? Is there an above? It looks like there's an above. Oh, there is an above. That's a reinforced door. Suspicious. Oh, a wood elf's naturally short? I was not aware of this. Let's say, the main reason I thought he was a high elf is because he had very, like, sort of yellowish, greenish skin. And I thought that was usually associated with high elves. I guess if wood elves are usually short, that must mean that Hunter was just a pretty tall wood elf. Alright. Time to follow this motherfucker. And high elves are really tall, right, yeah.
Can't you see that I'm very busy? Good day.
See, Glarther is, if anything, is following them. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they really did the height thing in Skyrim, did they? I feel like everyone was a pretty similar height. Similar-ish. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just an accomplice at this point. He seems like a friendly dude. Yep, don't mind me, I'm just, just happen to be traveling the same way you are. Nothing to be concerned about. But yeah, I tell you what, I have mentioned this before, but, playing this is really making me miss Skyrim. I did mention this earlier in the stream, but for those of you who don't know, or those of you who are new, I fucking love modded Skyrim, and we have a character on the channel that I've played as in 3 different series of Skyrim, a video series in the very, very, very early days of my channel that only had 4 episodes, and 2 separate live stream series. One I did several years ago now, and one I ended halfway through last year. Both times because they weren't as popular as I'd hoped, because my channel was not at the point where people were turning up regularly to live streams. What is the castle? Oh, that looked really cool there. That was like, there's lightning in the background, but it looked like the lightning was like going between the tips of the castle rooftop bits. I'm sure there's probably names for those. But, yeah, so I've said, in the past, when I ended Season 2 of Skyrim, that Hunter would return eventually, because out of any series I've ever done on my channel, the reason that I keep wanting to do Skyrim is because out of any series, I want Skyrim to be a series that people show up for, that people can enjoy and get invested in, with all of our different followers and all of the random adventures we have with these followers, and being able to come up with our own lore for, like, followers that don't have any backstory to do with them.
Go and see them.
No, sir.
Interesting.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I hear the legions have been recalled from Fort Swampmoth in Black Marsh, and many of the Argonian slaves have returned to their tribes.
Good on
I
them.
have heard Argonia is a strange and treacherous place. It is no wonder odd things are happening there.
See you.
Goodbye.
Yes, it does, Jay. Yes, it does. It's such a shame as well, because, like, God, I really want to go back to playing Skyrim now, but it's not time yet. Again, I want to do it at the point where, I mean, first of all, thank you to all of you who tune into the live streams. We have been getting more people tuning into the live streams recently, more people joining the channel. I'm very thankful for every single one of you. And I just want to, I want to do Skyrim. I don't want to take any chances, because if I start another series again, and, you know, it's gonna, and if it follows the same path as the previous one, then, you know, it's really gonna piss me off. I want to do it at a point where I know for certain that it's gonna have a regular audience who are gonna be able to enjoy it. We ended off Season 2, where Hunter had gone to the Alakir Desert, as part of the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal quest, mods. And that was very funny. That was very fun. A lot of funny moments of, the best of 24. The best of 2024 came from those, streams. It is, yeah. And the thing is, Jay, I actually haven't played a lot of the, new lands mods because I'm saving them.
Don't you think?
See you.
Be seeing you.
I haven't actually played a lot of the new lands mods because I'm saving them for, like, a playthrough we do on this channel on Skyrim. I did do a few quests that I hadn't done before, in Season 2. Like, I did the Fall of the Dwemer Doctor Who quest, because I have the TARDIS mod. And that was pretty good. That was very fun. You know, as a Doctor Who person, I'm very happy to see that, and it was very well done. Again, while we're just waiting for this guy to make moves, I can look back. Oh yeah, I did, see, because usually what I do in Skyrim, every playthrough, basically, I do the main storyline, and then I do the Civil War. I basically don't do any modded quest lines, any other modded stuff, any modded quests, until I've finished the main 4 quest lines. So, I always do the main story, then I do the Civil War, then Dragonborn, then Dawnguard. Then, and then usually after that, I do all of the Solstheim quests to get, Severin Manor, because it's my favorite player home. And only then do I start doing modded stuff.
No. Take care.
Yeah, it's been through some rough patches, but I think the, I've stuck with it, and I don't think it's, it definitely fell off for a bit, but I think the previous season, the newest one that's just gone, is the best Doctor Who has been since, Stephen Moffat left, since Capaldi regenerated. I thought this series was absolutely top. And everyone saying the reality war was like, oh, it's the worst finale ever. Oh, Russell T. Davies needs to fucking leave. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They are genuinely, like, spitting bullshit. It had problems. It wasn't the perfect finale. Don't get me wrong. There were some stuff. There were some things that weren't really to my liking, but I really did like it as a finale. And a surprise regeneration at the end of the episode. When was the last time we got a regeneration not in a special? That was a complete surprise, and I love that, because it's like...
I saw Ugak Gramogak earlier.
The regenerations have become so predictable. It's like, oh, yeah, if it's a special, you know, they're gonna regenerate, and we were always told when the regenerations were gonna happen. But then this time it just happened.
Eurus the shepherd sure takes care of his sheep.
Now don't get me wrong.
Does he like cheese?
I'm sad that
He likes cheese.
I like cheese. Not more than sheep, though. I'm not sure about Eurus.
So I've heard.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chaplain,
But
now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Yeah, there was a complete surprise this time.
Battlehorn Castle, near Coral, is besieged by marauders.
And I loved that. Complete surprise regeneration, and it was emotional and joyful, pun intended, and good. But yeah, you're definitely right, Jay. Chibnall.
Nothing I'd like to talk
I think Glartha is having one of his bad spells lately. Have you noticed?
Bye.
Take care.
The Timeless Child is probably the biggest mistake in all of Doctor Who. And also, I completely, I love it completely how, yeah, completely normal conversation. Just listening to that in the background, I was just like, is that an actual conversation that they're having? But the thing that most pisses me off about the Chibnall era was how much he basically acted like the entirety of the past, what was it at that point, like 10 seasons just hadn't happened. And not just to do with the Timeless Child, like, the Master. The Master showed up, and first of all, I want to make the slightly embarrassing point that I was a dense piece of shit, and when the Master said, Spy Master, I didn't get it originally. I was just like...
Come to bother me with a war story, Redguard?
I've probably got a few to tell. It really does look nice, this, but apart from, you know, there's a bit more to it than looking nice. But, I was just like, oh, he is actually the villain. But then when he was just like, call me Master, I was just like, wait, oh my god, it's the Master. So I didn't get that originally, but yeah. Yeah, I'd say the 50... Okay, first off, Ncuti Gatwa is a great Doctor. He is a really good Doctor. He might actually be one of my favorites. My all-time favorite is Peter Capaldi. I think he might actually be second. And he got a criminally short run. Only 2 seasons. But I really loved him as the Doctor. He was amazing. The first season he had wasn't amazing, I will admit. But this season that just went by, I thought it was fantastic. Genuinely felt like the most like Doctor Who since Capaldi left. Better than anything Chibnall ever gave us. Like, across the board, I mean. So yeah, I fucking loved Ncuti Gatwa. He was an amazing Doctor. And as for what, I assume you've seen all of the stuff, of who 15 is regenerated into, Jay? Because I'm gonna say, if you are a Doctor Who fan, I feel like it's impossible to miss, because, like, the whole fandom is basically an outrage about it. Personally, I'm waiting to see what they do with it. Yeah, I didn't want to mention it directly, just in case you somehow had avoided it. And I wouldn't want to spoil it for you, because I had it spoiled on the same day I watched the episode. Literally, like, an hour or two, before, I watched it. Well, first of all, that's a very risky way to do stuff if you want to avoid spoilers. And second of all, all of the episodes are out because 15 regenerated. But yeah, have you really not, like, seen the outrage that has come from who 15 is, like, regenerated into. That, if you've been able to dodge that on the internet, that's pretty wild. Where, hold on, where'd he go? Did he go up here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna spin this. Because it's like, a former doctor coming back. Has he just gone back inside his house? I think he has, hasn't he? What time is it? It's 5 PM. I'm gonna die if I drop down there. Oh no, he went through here. How did I, like, lose him so easily? I don't know how they're gonna spin this. I am reserving judgment.
What's this about?
Well, no, Midnight, that's not weird. It's not weird at all, because first of all, there's nothing wrong with the Doctor being a female, because Time Lords, like, are beyond the concept of gender. And second of all, she's not the first female Doctor. Jodie Whittaker was the first female Doctor, and she was, I'd say, great. She had some shitty episodes, but she, as the Doctor, was good. Oh, he's on the horse there. Alright, we're just gonna follow him. Yeah, I was gonna say... Well, why is it... Well, no, the weird thing comes from the fact that it is Billie Piper who played Rose. The weird thing is it coming from the fact that it's a previous companion. But I guess I sort of look at it from the angle... There's nothing wrong with it being another female Doctor, although, I mean, I guess, come on, Oblivion, seriously. But yeah, again, there's nothing wrong with it being another female Doctor, and there's nothing wrong with the Doctor being a female. But it's like we had Jodie Whittaker for a while, and it's like we had 14, who lasted 3 episodes, and then 15, who lasted 2 seasons. And now we're getting Billie Piper as the Doctor. Like, I'm waiting to see what they do with it, but I don't know what, I can't think of how they're gonna spin this, because it's like, first of all, no one wants a companion playing a Doctor, because that fundamentally just seems like it doesn't work. And there are so many good actors that could play the Doctor. And they choose a former companion? I reckon it's probably due to all the stuff that was going on with, like, Chutigat were basically suddenly leaving because of the stuff Disney were doing to do with it. Like, they were waiting to renew it based on the ratings instead of just guaranteeing that it would have a new series, which is ridiculous. So they probably had to get someone quick. But then, like, it's Doctor Who. Could they not have just, like... They could have picked anyone. Like, literally anyone. Cursed Mine. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, you're a bandit. Nice, a bit of action. But yeah, they could have literally just... Why is my guy just sitting on a horse out in the rain? What is going on? But yeah, the thing is, at this point, Jay, it's like, we don't even want old doctors back. Like, we had plenty of that in, throughout Whittaker's era. And don't get me wrong, they did it well a lot of the time. But it's like, I just want good episodes again now. So, I'm not gonna condemn Doctor Who just because Billy Piper's shown up as the Doctor, but I am really curious to see what the fuck is going on with that. And I hope it's a temporary thing like 14, but then again, if it is a temporary thing, like, why are we doing another temporary incarnation? It's just getting tiresome now. Like, again, each incarnation of the Doctor we've seen has lasted, like, a long time. And it doesn't seem... First of all, 14 lasted basically a couple of days. And although we don't really have any actual... I feel like 15 said something about their age, and I feel like it felt wildly off in terms of, like, how old they actually were supposed to be. But I can't remember. But you asked, Jay, does 15 have good episodes? I mentioned this earlier. The first special, and I guess you could say the first season, because the first special was part of that season, really isn't the best. I will be straight with you. But if you muddle through the first season that 15 has, and then get on to the season that has just gone, he has some amazing episodes. And if your favorite Doctor is Tennant, number 10, and you've watched all of their episodes, there's one episode that you're gonna really like that is part of this recent season. But yeah, this season contained a lot of really great episodes. Some really good ones. Yeah, I don't think... I often question that. I don't think that actually... I don't think the time within the confession dial actually counted. And that's the thing I don't really understand about that, because the way I've always seen it is that he wasn't... Doc wasn't actually in the confession dial for the... Whoa! Whoa! That dude's attacking... Yo! What the fuck are you doing?
That the best you can do?
Nah. My guy, are you okay? I think he's fine. Good job we were watching him. God, he would have died. But, the way I've always seen, Heaven Sent, which is widely regarded as actually the best episode of Doctor Who ever, I'm not sure I agree. I definitely can see, like, people saying that. I understand people saying that. It's not my personal favorite. Do I think it is the best, like, factually? It very well might be. It's not my personal favorite, and I'm not sure if I think it's the best, but it's definitely up there. It's a very, 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 very good episode. Yeah, not even a thank you for saving his life. Fucking ungrateful shit. But, the way I've always interpreted Heaven Sent is that, and I don't really think, it'd be so funny if he turned around and just saw, like, a woman in full heavy armor just running along the fence like a fucking child. But the way I've always seen it, and from this perspective, the conversations that they have in the next episode don't really make any sense. But the way I've always seen it is that he wasn't stuck in the confession dial for 4.5 billion years. 4.5 billion years passed within the confession dial. But he was like, he technically only experienced it once. Because he kept dying and getting reborn. And I don't think, from what I can tell, it didn't seem as though he retained the because he was going through the same actions every single time. So, if he retained the same memories, then he would know just to go straight to the wall. And I don't think it was always open, but he was just going through the motions of discovering everything every single time. So it's like, it wasn't that he was, like, transferring his consciousness each time. So the Doctor himself, I don't think went through that for 4.5 billion years. I think technically he only went through it once. Yeah, exactly. If he had retained those memories, he would have gone mad. Like, 4.5 billion years, that would have been way... That's too much for anyone, even him. Well, even them. Even the Doctor. So, yeah, I don't... Because then, in the next episode, Clara asks the mysterious... The woman from the Sisterhood of Khan how long he was in the confession dial for, and they say 4.5 billion years, and she gets all emotional about it, and it's like 4.5 billion years, like, why would you do that to yourself? And it's like, I don't think he did. I don't think he did do that to himself. Because again, he did the same thing every single time. He was rediscovering everything within the confession dial every single time he was experiencing it. So his memory was reset. So technically he only went through it once, right? So yeah, I don't think the confession dial was actually like him aging, because the main thing, Time Lords last for a very long time, obviously, but they do eventually grow old. Like, the War Doctor only regenerated because he was old and tired, basically. So, they don't last forever. So, even if, it was real, he would have regenerated, like, countless years ago.
Tell me what you learned about Tutius Sextius.
You weren't even behind me. Yep, not watching you.
Really? So you're saying that neither Bernadette Penniless or Tutius Sextius is part of the conspiracy against me? Hard to believe.
Okay, God, Amber, you're being a bit greedy here.
Yes, the gold that you value so highly. I wonder what price betrayal... Never mind that. Well, we shall see. I do have one more name for you.
Alright then. Who this time?
Do you know David Sorley?
I don't.
Yes, of the famous Sorley Vineyards. Pillar of the community, etc. Who would ever suspect him? Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. He watches my house constantly. You'll see. He leaves his house early each morning. Watch him and report back to me here at midnight as usual. Make sure he doesn't notice you.
Okay, will do. So what about this dude?
The Sorley house is right next door to mine. A large house with a backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
His voice went a bit more normal there.
Be careful. David Sorley is the ringleader. You must not let him catch you watching him.
Okay, I won't. But yeah, so, yeah, but I think the confession dial is like a time loop. I don't think it's actually like, I don't think time passed for him. I definitely agree with the idea that he just went through it once. Okay, right next to his. Is this a doorway in here? Okay, it is. But the mark was on the other side, so we'll wait there. Also, for those of you who are into Doctor Who, I did actually post a little thing today. Basically, I've been gone from making videos for a while, due to personal reasons, and I made a video explaining about that. But to celebrate my transition into, like, a new era of my channel and everything, I actually filmed myself regenerating, and it actually turned out pretty good. I did some fancy, video editing magic to, even do a change of clothes, like 13 had when regenerating to 14, although I don't agree with that. Just because I did that in this video, I don't agree with that as a thing in regeneration. But, Midnight, you asked, what my favorite Doctor is. Personally, my favorite Doctor, I think, is definitely Capaldi. He was the first Doctor that I watched all the way through. Oh, are they out? I think they might be out. Bollocks. I missed them.
Spare a coin for the infirm. I'm so hungry.
Oh god, you look rough. There you go.
Thank you, kind lady.
You're very welcome.
Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
But, yeah, Capaldi was the first Doctor that I watched all the way through from start to finish, because I started watching Doctor Who,
What brings you?
on, I think it was season 7, I think. Yep, season 7, episode 1. The first episode of Doctor Who I watched was Asylum of the Daleks, which a lot of people, seem to think is a bad episode. I'm not entirely sure, again, what they see in that episode. That it's so bad. I really liked that episode. It was very cool. I love the idea of there being a Dalek asylum. That is such a cool idea. So that's our guy. We shall watch. So yeah, I watched, I didn't watch Matt Smith from the start, but he was a great Doctor. But yeah, I definitely think Capaldi is my favorite. He's so sassy and bold and hilarious and, witty. He's just amazing. But I genuinely think that Ncuti Gatwa might actually be my second favorite Doctor. I really liked him in the 2 seasons that he had, and again, it's tragic that he only had 2. But the thing is, Jodie Whittaker also has a... I think Jodie might be my 3rd favorite. Potentially. I'm not sure, because Jodie had a rough run of it. And, like, she was a good actor, but, you know, even good acting skills can't save a bad episode all the time. But Jodie's... The really irritating thing is that Jodie's run, like... Jodie's first season was, like, the first season I watched after becoming, like, a really big Doctor Who nerd. And that was when everything started to go downhill. So that was really, rough. Yeah, I tell you what infuriated me more than anything about that, Jay. The fact that they just waved away the meta-crisis with a feminism joke. Wasn't even a joke, it was just like a jab. It was like, oh, yeah, you know this, like, Time Lord regeneration energy that is rattling around inside my head? I'm just going to let it go because I'm a woman. And that makes sense, apparently. It was the most infuriating fucking thing ever. Like, I don't want to go down the whole route of, like, discussing the political shit in Doctor Who. Like, I think that most of the time it does it alright. Like, there's an episode in the season that's just gone, that is sort of not... I'm not really... It's like, an episode focused around, like, a real-life thing, basically. And I guess that's what you would call a political episode in Doctor Who. And I thought it was an amazing episode. And it wasn't, like, on the nose. It wasn't forcing it. It was realistic. It was a great episode. Okay, he's gone in the house. I may as well go inside. Hello? Oh my god! You gotta stop doing this to me! It's only because I saw him come round the corner that I didn't, like, have a fucking heart attack. Fucking hell. So I'll just wait here by this broken bit of metal and wood. Yep, she was, Jay, apparently. But, no, they found a way around that, because she just didn't. And again, it's just like, oh, yeah, I'm a woman. Therefore, I can do something a man can't do. Just let go of a meta-crisis. And we're just gonna casually ignore the fact that she made that whole thing saying like, oh, you're a man, you'd never understand this. My brother in Christ, his previous regeneration was a fucking woman. Like, that is... genuinely, I think that's the most unacceptable thing any writer has ever done, has ever, like, said or had an actor said in Doctor Who ever. Worse than anything in Chibnall's run, worse than The Timeless Child. That is just horrendous. It's blatant, like, arrogant, like, it's basically reverse misogynism. For no reason. It doesn't fit, it's not funny, it's not clever, it makes no sense. And not to mention, if you actually think about it, it completely undermines like, the Doctor's entire character and entire species, because it's like, oh, you're a man. You could never understand this concept. So we're just gonna pretend that the previous 2 incarnations we were introduced to, 13 and the Fugitive Doctor, we're just gonna pretend that they're not women? It's fucking horrendous. Yeah, a little bit, Jay, I can see that. I didn't mind her character in that episode, but that particular scene, I despise it. It's genuinely horrendous. There's nothing you can do to convince me that that was, like, no. It was really horrible as well, because it's like, obviously Chibnall did a very shit job throughout basically all of Jodie's era. I think he picked up a little bit towards the end. Like, the last couple of episodes were alright. And Phlox was pretty good. Like, what was it? Town of the Angels? That was a very solid episode. I really liked that one. But after everything we'd gone through, like the Timeless Child and the horrendous first season that Jodie had, I was like, holy shit, Russell T. motherfucking Davis is coming back. And, you know, he was the one who wrote all of the Tennant episodes, and, you know, so many of the Tennant episodes were really good, and I was so looking forward to it. It was like, Doctor Who is fucking back. And then the first episode was the Star Beast, and that was... oh... And, like, it had that line in it, and I'm just like, oh my god, he's actually worse than Chibnall now. He's actually lost his fucking mind. What's this? Two Sisters Lodge. But yeah, again, not everything that RTD has made for 14 and 15 has been bad. But I'd argue that most of it has been. Not to mention the whole thing with the whole thing with bi-generation. Like, sure, on paper, it's a cool concept, but it's such a cruel joke on 15, Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor, because when that happened, obviously, unlike every other regeneration, you've still got the previous Doctor, and people, I think, still view 15, Ncuti Gatwa, as not the real Doctor, because he basically split off from 14, and because of that, people view 14 as the real Doctor, and 15 as like a weird offspring that isn't actually the Doctor. And how is that going to work? Because it's like, they discussed at the end of The Giggle, it's like, the Doctor needs therapy, basically, to put it lightly. And the way they say that is that the reason that 15 is okay is because 14 stays with Donna and lives out his life, like, peacefully. How in the fuck does that work when 15 is separate from 14 now? They can't just become the same Doctor again. How is that going to work? Because the way that they explained that made it sound like 14 was going to stay with Donna and go through all that therapy, and then, regenerate into 15, despite that 15 is already a Doctor, and we've seen him from the moment he existed as a regeneration. So, how in God's green earth is that gonna work? I don't know. Russell T. Davies really dropped the ball. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him in these past couple of seasons, but the episodes he has written were just not good most of the time. Again, he really did pick it back up again this season. I will say honestly that I believe this season that has just gone has basically, apart from maybe the first episode, that was a little bit, it wasn't that bad. I just didn't really care for it that much, but it wasn't that bad. There was just a few things in it that I didn't really vibe with the episode very much. It wasn't the best. But basically every single episode after that was banger after banger after banger episode. One after the other after the other. It was amazing. And yeah, I really think that he picked it up in this last season. But yeah, the first season that he wrote for 15, really not good. And yeah. But I was gonna say something else. A lot of the complaints that people have about 15, well, just about this, like, the series in again, a lot of people hate, and I do say hate, the season finale that has just happened, and I do not see it. All the points that I've seen people make have been completely, like, ridiculous in my eyes. And also, someone made the point that 15's, like, gallery of rogues was, like, really disappointing. And that, like, he didn't face, well, I don't really think, does this count as a spoiler? I don't think it's really a spoiler to discuss what wasn't in the series. I don't know. But, oh no, it's okay, Jay. It's basically like, people were complaining about, you should put message in case they actually have muted me. It's fun discussing Doctor Who. Because yeah, I discuss a lot of different franchises I'm passionate about, and for those of you, again, who are new, the main stuff I do on my channel is discussing franchises that are a bit more obscure than, stuff like Doctor Who and, like, Star Wars and stuff. I'm the only YouTuber that covers a lot of the franchises that I cover. But, people were complaining a lot about, like, the different,
Hi.
We've literally never met. The different, like, enemies that, that 15 faced. And I think he faced a really cool roster of enemies. That were a lot more unique than a lot of the other Doctors. Especially, like, 13, for instance, because it's like, 13, right, had 5 specials. 4 of them included the Daleks. that was just... Because, like... and 3 of them were entirely focused around the Daleks. And that's ridiculous. The lack of diversity was insane. They really did milk the Daleks. But yeah, I genuinely do think that this season that has just gone is probably the best season we've had for a very long time. Because I'd even say that a few of Capaldi's episodes weren't amazing. I genuinely say that this is the best season we've gotten, personally, in, like, a very, very, very long time. The funny thing is, though, I am known for being a walking hot take, basically. Some of my, very famous hot takes include the fact that, my favorite incarnation of the Green Goblin in all of the live-action Spider-Man movies is actually Dane DeHaan's incarnation from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which everyone seems to hate. And I made a whole video talking about that. But, yeah, so I tend to be a bit of a walking hot take. Hello, Altronic. Welcome, we're just waiting. We're just stalking someone. On the orders of a madman. What time is it? It's 4 PM. Ah. I've been doing this quest for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a good job that I've got you guys to keep me company and, like, to chat with. Because, this would be a very boring quest otherwise. Oh, are you someone that was around, when that joke was... Fucking hell. When that joke was prevalent, Altronic. See, I really wish that... Because that was a funny joke, but I think it was Darwin just, like, overused it and spammed it to the point where it wasn't even funny anymore. Like, that's the thing, like, obviously, as a YouTuber... yeah, for those of you who don't know, there was a joke that, one of, yeah, I'm gonna say, a lot of you probably won't know this. It was a while ago. I think it was, like, maybe 2 years ago. So I remember it happened, I think, during the 2023, Game Awards. Basically, there was a joke that, one of, my subscribers was making, just because, like, the whole chat rules thing is quite, prevalent on screen, you know, it's quite big.
Afternoon.
And I sort of have that in place of, like, the chat on screen. And a few people have asked me, like, why I don't have the chat on screen. And that's just in case, like, anyone says anything, or anything, like, untoward, or anything like that, and just that sort of stuff. And basically just made, this subscriber just made the joke and just came up with the nickname Chat Rules Guy. And I thought it was funny. But the problem was, I think it was, like, literally the next stream, they were just spamming it and spamming it and spamming it to the point where it wasn't even funny. And that really made me, like, that really pissed me off a bit. Because it's like, obviously, I'm...
Arthur is acting even stranger than usual.
Oh god. I'm someone, you know, I do intend to try and become like a full-time YouTuber. And, you know, slowly getting there. I haven't even mentioned, we hit, 6K subs the other day. Clap claps. Fantastic. Hey Ma, welcome back. But, yeah, so obviously I intend to like, do YouTube professionally. But, obviously, you know, I like to, I would love for people to, you know, a few people have made fan art for me in the past, and, you know, I love little, like, us making inside jokes and stuff about, like, you know, and we do have a few inside jokes. I'm trying to think of some now. A lot of people remember, you know, whenever I play like a bad game, it's often referred to Hogwarts Legacy, or The Trail. You know, a lot of the peeps who have been here for a decent while were there for the excruciatingly long playthrough of the Trail Frontier Challenge and how mentally taxing it was on me. So it's like when someone comes up with something like that, it's just like there's a level of gratification there, and it's a level of you know, validation as a YouTuber that I have a community that is like making inside jokes with me. But literally, like the same day, pretty much, I think it was, or like the next day, they were just filling the Discord with it, just spamming it over and over and over again, and then they did it in a live stream, and it just immediately, the first, like, inside joke of the channel that could have been really funny, and that we all could have laughed about, was immediately rendered completely, like, not funny at all, because it was spammed within, like, the first...
I smelled a strange odor coming from the Mages Guild yesterday. Urthor must have been doing another experiment.
Because it was, like, immediately spammed within, like, the first day of its creation.
Goodbye.
So, yeah, that really did piss me off a little bit. It pissed me off quite a bit, because it's like, you know, as a YouTuber, like I said, that brings a certain level of validation. I'm like, oh, I have a community that are, like, laughing and making inside jokes with me, and that's really cool. Yeah, he's banned, he's banned because, he was, under the age of 16, because I don't let anyone, under the age of 16 into the Discord. I wish there was a thing, like, I know it'd be, complicated, well, a little bit more complex to do, but it's like, I just really wish, like, you couldn't lie about your age, like, you had to input your age on Discord, and you couldn't lie about it, because that would make my job just so much easier. It was the casual Discord, Ma, and it was a while ago. So, yeah, and that was like, probably around 2 years ago now. So, yeah, that just sucks. Hello, Just Mike, yes, Best the Ann Therapist. Yeah, I put, funnily enough, I also put that,
How are you?
I also put that message, in chat because of the same person that came up with the chat rules, joke, because they were, like, putting really personal, like, stuff in chat, just, like, like, about their girlfriend and stuff, and just like, I'm happy for you, but this isn't the place. Like, this isn't the, like, I don't, like, again, it's, the reason is, like, most of you have the basic, like, the basic logic. These guys have just been inside their house the entire time, and the door's locked now. Most of you have the basic intelligence, the basic competency, excuse me, to know what is suitable to put in chat and what is not. Like, if you want to, like, tell me something that's happened in your day, that you're just like, oh, you know, was doing uni work or whatever, you know, stuff like that, or, you know, I first day of my new job today, just like, stuff like that, I don't have a problem with, you know, that's fine. But it's like, I don't need to know the really personal, like, inner workings of all your relationships and everything going on within your life. It's just not the place for that. Yeah, my entire family died in 2008. I'm gonna give you all the details about it. Oh, that's really nice, Ma. Well, in all honesty, Ma, you've helped me out a lot as well. For those of you who don't know, I will never shy away from doing this because she deserves it. Ma or Marielle is, I think, apart from not technically the longest. Well, actually, if you count all of the stuff you've shown up for, technically the longest. I say that because there was one person in one of my Minecraft streams a couple of years ago who, and I have no idea how fate steered this person back to me, but they happened to be someone who watched my original gaming channel, and somehow they found their way back to me on this channel. But, Marielle or Ma is, basically my longest subscriber, because this wasn't actually, this is technically my third main channel, because I started, with Players Adventures, back in, like, 2015, I think. It's gonna be 10 years on, it's gonna be 10 years on, like, I will have been on YouTube for 10 years this, October. Yeah, that was, I don't remember what exactly that was. It was some sort of out of context clip. There was definitely a reason for it. Oh, yeah. It was like I was quoting someone. I was, like, mocking, I can't remember what that was so long ago. I remember it was, like, me mocking, like, a writing decision that had been made. I don't even think it was to do, I can't remember what it was about. It wasn't mocking anyone's sexuality before anyone starts, like, getting those sorts of ideas. I am most certainly not, homophobic in any regard, in any single fucking way. My best friend's gay, so I'm not allowed to be homophobic. No, that's a joke. Yes, people are allowed to like whoever they like. That is...
Evening.
My god, will you people stop...
You. Hi.
Oh god, you are really creepy. But yeah, everyone is welcome in my chat, obviously. Well, that's good, Altronic. I'm glad I'm worthy of making jokes about. But, yeah, so I started off with Player's Adventures, and I ran that, I want to say, for about 2 years, maybe 3 years. Seems longer than that, but yeah, it wasn't that long. Then I moved on and started making, what time is it actually? Okay, well, we may as well, head to Mr. Lunatic. Because he'll be there, even though it says to meet at midnight, he'll be there before midnight. Yep, there he is. Probably going there now. Why in the fuck does he have a battle axe? Your profile picture is the toast you burnt this morning.
So, what did you discover about the upstanding David Surly?
Yeah, again, not the sort of thing to be discussing in chat. Yeah, not spying on you.
Just as I suspected, they've gotten to you too. Not one of them involved in the conspiracy, and you expect me to believe that?
They're not following
Now
you, you
I
idiot.
know for sure that they are all in on it, and therefore they all have to die, starting with you.
Okay, then.
I'm just warming up.
Is that so? Burn, you lunatic! And he's dead. Quest completed. Glarther is dead. My attempts to convince him that there was no conspiracy against him have ended in tragedy. Rip. Oh dear. Well, I'll take his key. Ugh. But yeah, okay, well that's done and dusted then. I'll probably find his body, and that's the end of that. Unfortunate. I think he broke one of my shit, though. There's other endings to the quest? Yeah, I thought so. But, why did screenshot his dead body? Because he had a peaceful face. Yeah, I can lockpick his, pickpocket his dead body. But, yeah, so, so I started, after Player's Adventures in 2018, for reasons that I have explained in a video, called The Casual Prince, The Full Story, which is on my channel. I started a channel basically entirely focused around one of the obscure franchises I cover on my channel nowadays, which is Arthur and the Minimoys. And Marielle was one of the, Marielle was one of the first, like, regular commenters on that, channel. Basically, basically all the way back, I think it was like in 2018. It's always the bloody fur gauntlets. So all the way back in 2018, and I remember exactly the video that, she first commented on, and since then, she's just been a regular commenter because she was a fan of Arthur, like me, and, she's been my longest running, loyalist subscriber. When other people have doubted me, she's been there to defend me in the Discords and stuff. And literally like 8 years later, still here. I don't know if she's still in chat, but, yeah. She's an absolute legend. And, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. He asked me to stalk people. Didn't, and then when I told him, he was just insane. Hey. But yeah, and she's helped me out as well. And I could not have, I could not have wished for a better, more loyal subscriber. And we're getting more of them all the time. Loyal people who are showing up to all the streams, going on all of these adventures with me. And yeah, our community is growing. And speaking of, I think that is where we are going to end off this stream. We've run over quite a bit, but we were all having fun. Yeah, bloody hell, good guess. Yeah, I'm going to say half the stream is that one quest, yeah. Just because I stumbled upon this city and started looking about. But Amber's practicing yoga right now. She's, like, slightly tilted. It'd be good if she wasn't. There we go. That's a kind of a cool shot, actually. But, yeah, so this has been a fun stream. You know, we've gone about, done some stuff, had lots of fun discussions about Doctor Who and all sorts of stuff, and Oblivion and everything. I will, of course, be back. If you haven't already, go down into the description down below and join the casual Discord, as then you'll be automatically notified whenever I upload a video or go live, and you can be a part of my ever-growing community, although I do only accept people who are 16 years of age and over, because of the nature of the jokes and stuff that we make. I will, of course, be back on Friday night, same time, 8 PM GMT. Is it GMT or BST right now? It is BST, British Summertime. Yeah, I'll be back here on Friday. We'll be playing. Oh my god, they're having something's wrong. They're communicating. But yeah, I will be back on Friday night for another stream on Call of Duty Zombies. We're working our way through all of the maps in release order, and this week when we're going to be playing Nuketown. And on Saturday, we'll be back for another episode of Prince's Game Night, where basically every Saturday I play a different game from my collection. And today, on Saturday, sorry, we're doing a bit of a send-off to the Portal games, considering we've been playing all of them recently. And we're going to be making a custom test chamber. Well, a few of them. So, yeah, that should be real good fun. And obviously, I'll be right back here on next Wednesday playing more Oblivion. And if all goes to plan, look forward to a very cool video on Saturday being my first time reaction to the first episode of Kenobi, the Star Wars TV show. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I'll see you on another video or stream very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.